everyone, I just thought I'd come on and show you. Well, I'm in my craft room deciding it's time for tidy up again time. So I've stumbled across some things that I was messing about with the other week. I did put some pictures or a little slide thingy on Instagram, but glue on my fingers. But yeah, I did these late one night. It was, I was just messing about with all my different portfolios. It's just a mixture of all sorts of stuff. This is from the Tiger Shop, just pavement chalk. It's not got a very strong pigment, but it's alright, it's only £1. These are from Smith's. They were on offer. I think they were supposed to have been £11.99. I believe Marina told us about these. They were £11.99 reduced to £3.24 or something silly like that. I'm not that keen on them actually, but I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm probably doing it wrong. And then these ones that I'd got from a car boot for £1.50, and I think that was all I used. Probably used something else as well, can't remember. Anyway, I was just playing on pieces of paper, just playing with them. What's on the front one? I think that's probably the chalks, and I was just doing all sorts of random stuff. And then to make it shiny, I don't know whether you can see. Oh yes, it is. This is the chalks, and I've got some other, what do you call them, soft pastels somewhere, but they're not in this room. They must be in my bedroom. Yeah, and I was just playing, and I thought, I wonder. So I've got this pearlised mediums. That's just the Hobbycraft one. I've not found any difference between either of them. This one's cheaper than that one, but for me and what I do, I haven't found one to be better than the other. And all I did was mix some with water, and when I put my chalk on, I just sprayed it on and just rubbed it on, and it like sealed it, and it's made it a little bit pearlised, which obviously if you didn't water it down so much it would be more pearly. But I don't know what I'm doing, no idea what I'm doing, it's just playing. This is, I can't remember, one of the waxy crayons, oil pastels, because I can feel that it is. And what I did was got some, I haven't got any at hand, but got some of my textured wallpaper samples and just rubbed over it like you do when you're a child. So that was that one. Haven't put any, or have I? Oh yes I have. I can just see a little bit of shimmer. I must have sprayed over that one. I don't know whether no, I don't think the camera's picking it up. This one was, oh, shimmer on there, look. This one was definitely these, and I think, yeah, probably just, oh yeah, that is the that's wallpaper, so I would have done the same again with that and just went over it. It's a very, very pale, I like that. And then I just sprayed the shimmer stuff on it. Not sure what that one is. It doesn't feel quite as waxy, but again I think I've put shimmer on it. Can't see it so much on the oily ones. And I did them all the same, just sort of went like that with my crayons, as you do when you're 5. That feels quite waxy. Can't remember which ones to say. This is a couple of weeks ago now, but looking at them, I've sprayed them all with that was the pavement chalk again. God, I got glue. Just been doing something for my geocaching things and I've got glue all over the place. It's just a scribbly one. Again, I don't know which ones I used. Oh, that's a piece of Gemma jelly print that I cut up. Oh God. That really is 5-year-old scribble, isn't it? There's that one and a green one. And we're back to the back, and then all I did was just, again, I didn't really know what I was doing, but I just cut the pieces of paper up and glued them back. I only did it on coloured one side and then just glued them back to back. And just cut a spare piece out and just put that over for the spine and just doodled on it, and then just cut a little flower out with my Tim Holtz die and stuck a button on, and then that's that one. Oh, and I tried to round the corners on it, but it went a bit doolally at the back. So that won't be going out to anyone. And this one, it's more, well, it is just the same. Well, more or less. And that one I thought it can stay with square corners. But I've only got one corner puncher, and it's just the small roundy bit. But yeah, so I quite like those. And another thing, this one is, I started this a couple of weeks ago as well, probably 3 or 4 weeks ago. I showed Penny it when she was here the other week, but it still hasn't got finished, Penny. And this, Mr. Doodle the other week was tidying his cupboards out. You can see his name under there. And he came through and he says, "Are these any good to you?" And there was just envelopes that his pay slips come in. I don't know why they put them in these great big envelopes, but they're, I don't know, what are they, 5x7, something like that, 5x8, I don't know, 6x8, but the big envelopes. So I can't remember what I was doing. It was at a weekend, but I was in here doing something else. And he says, "Are these any good?" I said, "Oh yes, please." And I just set about and was sticking them all together, and yet again I didn't know what I was doing. Still not finished. It'll probably be one that never gets finished, and I've shown a little clip of this on Instagram. The paper I used was, I've got so much paper, it's ridiculous. I keep buying it, and it's time I used it. But it's one from the works that I must have had a couple of years, I would think, at least a year anyway. So I just gessoed it all. Gessoed all the pages. Didn't know whether I would be putting paper on, but I thought, well, I'll just gesso all the pages just once. I didn't want to cover it all up. And these are what I did in the summer when I went through a frenzy of tea and coffee dye and everything. So I thought I'd put a couple of little pages on there. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. There's a pocket there. This is one of the stamps that I got from the scrap store at Spalding. That's just on a little tag. I gessoed the tags as well. Just did a little pocket there. And these are tea bags, as you do. Just stamped on tea bags with some of my stamps again that I got from the little shop at Spalding. Some of them didn't take very well, but I've made a little book. I think it's in this somewhere. I'll show you in a minute. God, I'm on 9 minutes. I'm sorry, but get a move on. But yeah, they're all tea bags. Put those out of the way. Just with a couple of doilies stuck on there. tea bags. Oh, I think the little booklet's in there, so I won't be able to get it out now. This is just, get these from Poundland or somewhere, I think. I don't know whether you can see. Yeah, it has name, class and whatever it says, amount on. Just gessoed it a bit. And this one I just got the tea bags and just glued them at the middle to make like a little booklet thingy. Oh, I think it's lovely. Just use the black stays on. Back in a minute. Another little pocket there. What's going on there? Oh, yeah, there's a pocket there. This one is a big oval doily that I'd got, and I just folded it in half, then in half again, and I thought, oh, I'll just stick that on that corner. And I think that's about, yeah, that one's got nothing. Oh no, there we go, some more here, look. I just concertinaed it all. Just stuck their flaps to the end type of thing, I think. Can't remember, to be honest, and I can't see properly, so it's just a piece in there. That was a flap. Oh, and then I made a little notepad thingy to go in there with the coffee dyed papers. It smells lovely in here, coffee, which is alright if you don't mind the smell of coffee. And then we're at the back, going that way, and I don't think that's as far as I've got. Yeah, so like I say, that'll probably be an unfinished project. Oh, and that, yeah, I must have stuck them with that brown tape that I wasn't sure what it was, that people told me it was packing tape, that I got from the scrap store the first time I went, so I've used that on some of them. So I've enjoyed doing that, but trouble is that I've got that much junk, I mean that much beautiful stuff in my craft room that I put things down and then I can't find them, and then when I'm looking for something else I end up finding things, and that's what's just happened. I thought, oh yeah, I've forgotten about that. But I think that's all I've got to show you for now. So I shall crack on and see what else I can find. I very much doubt I'll find that kitchen roll though, Amy, eh? Right, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.